What's up, weight makers? It's me, Mommy Suna.
I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
We're gonna look at memes today. Yay! It's Meme Monday, everybody. Woo! MLM Meme Monday. Ooh, how's that for alliteration? But before we do that, I told you guys I was gonna get better about my small business shoutouts, and today, girl, I'm really loving the small business I'm shouting out today. These were sent to me by Marissa. Her shop name is Mystic Mars Creations. She sent me a few things. First of all, yes! I have a really small face, so like this doesn't fit me. But anyway, this mask, it's cute and relevant, but she has a bunch of other designs if you're not into like crude things like this. She's got a bunch of other designs for masks, but she also sent me this little guy, and I think this is like supposed to be a pin. Do I like pin it to my shirt? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know, but it's cute. And then she also sent me this necklace, which I need to put on. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but this is like one of those color shifting stones. Also, I'm looking at her Etsy right now, and like pretty much everything is on sale right now. I don't know how long her sale is going on, but I will be linking everything down below, the link to her Etsy shop. This is so cute. I love it. As always, you know, go support a fellow anti-MLMer. She also sent me this really long letter, and it was just so sweet. All of her stuff is going to be linked down below. Go ahead and check out her Etsy shop and support one of us. It's a small business, a legitimate small business that is not an MLM and is obviously more legit than any MLM ever. Anyway, let's get into some memes. Top meme this week. It's titled, "I didn't even know where to start with this." Oh no.
Hey friend. I couldn't help but notice how pretty your smile is, and I thought of you when the small biz I'm in partnership with is coming out with a huge supply of whitening toothpaste soon. It's got a minty fresh flavor, is safe for pregnant mommies, and who doesn't need a confidence boost in these trying times by having whiter teeth. Mind if I send you more info?
I'm not self-conscious about my teeth. Also, right now I'm always wearing a mask. Also, I'm a lesbian and not pregnant. Also, who are you? What the fuck? That is kind of an odd recruitment message to get. It might be a good thing that they're kind of changing stuff up a little bit so it's not all the same, but I don't know if this is any better. Oh my God! Hold on! What? The title of this one, this is the second most popular one this week. It says, "I was scrolling through Savannah Marie's comment section and saw this." Oh God, I remember this comment. It's really good. Oh, I'm so glad that someone's amazing comment made it onto the subreddit this week. That's amazing. Okay, anyway. This was posted by Abigail Warnbold. "My buddy Mark owns a bar. Of course, because I'm so fun and fabulous, Mark wants me to come to his bar and buy his beer. Great. Because I like to support my friend's small businesses, I'll go and buy a beer from him. So far, the situation is the same for Mark as for any friend who sells whatever who slides into my DMs. Do you have a product I love? Fantastic. Let's do some business." But here's the difference between Mark, small business owner, and Karen, MLM hun. "Last month, I went to Mark's bar and spent some money. Mark got paid, the bartender got paid, Jimmy washing dishes got paid. I also bought a pizza pan from Karen because it's good quality and I needed one. Karen got paid, her upline got paid, whatever. This month though, budget's tight and I can't spend that money anywhere. Mark says, hey, it's okay, maybe we'll see you next month. And guess what? Mark still pays the bartender, and poor Jimmy, he really is a good kid, regardless of whether or not I bought beer there. Karen? Well, she accused me of not being a good friend to her this month. In addition to that, she also suggested that I go ahead and work for her to earn that money to buy more of her products. Let's flip this now. I am broke this month and need to earn extra income. So I say to Mark, hey, let me bartend for you. Great. I now work for Mark selling beer, but it's a tough month. I only sold 3 beers. Mark still pays me for every hour I worked for him regardless. He says, don't worry, I'll still pay your co-workers and Lil Jim too. On the other side, I tell Karen, I'm ready to work for you, hun. Get me set up. But since I only sold 3 pizza pans for her, not only do I not get paid at all, I actually lost money because Karen still needs her sales from me no matter what, and I get coached that I'm lazy and it's my fault I'm not getting paid this month. This is why Mark is a legit small business owner and Karen is not." So good. So good. And now I feel guilty for not hearting this message. Oh, it's good. Now, while this is obviously a long-winded explanation to describe the differences between MLMs and legitimate small businesses, it's such a good representation. Damn, yeah, Abigail, girl, I gotta hand it to you. This is very well written and very well received, I think. And I think a lot of Huns who would see this would at least understand. They'll argue it and say, no, it's not like that. And also thank you to whoever shared this and somehow put my name in there too. I don't know why I was relevant, but I appreciate it anyway. And damn, people gave you gold for this shit too? Like, alrighty, what the heck is next? doTERRA. Oh my god.
We can't promise you she'll cure cancer, but she's definitely the most rewarding side hustle yet. If you know, you know. Happy Halloween. Hashtag doTERRA, hashtag essential oils, hashtag lavender, hashtag MLM, hashtag boss babe, hashtag pyramid scheme.
Oh my god. What does this even mean? She's definitely the most rewarding side hustle yet. I'm sorry, are we referring to our children as side hustles now? Come on! I mean, maybe if you are running an MLM and using your child as a sales technique, which a lot of Huns do, go fucking figure. She's wearing a Boss Babe shirt. He's wearing a Pyramid Scheme shirt. I want to believe that this is a joke, but I truly and honestly believe that this is in all seriousness, and that is so concerning to me. Also, one of you guys sent me a little roll-on of doTERRA, and I don't have it in here. Dude, I have to go find it because I have to read you the shit on the back of the bottle. It's insane. Also, oh my god, big apologies to Marissa because I just found there was like another part to the package she sent me. What the hell? There's this necklace. It's adorable. It's got a moon and like an opalite kind of, and there's stars, and then, whatever. 2 necklaces today, bitch, fight me! She also sent me a coin purse with Grumpy Cat on it, rest in peace. And a choker. Am I about to wear 3 necklaces today? Because fuck, it's got Saturn on it. Oh, guys, Marissa is so talented. Like, what the hell? I don't know how I like didn't bring everything over. All of the necklaces today, bitch. Fight me. Thank you, Marissa. I love it. I love everything you made and everything you sent me. This coin purse is fabulous. Anyway, doTERRA. Now, this was sent to me by Nina, and this is the note she said. It just says, just wanted to send you the last of my doTERRA for your review. Read the caution on the label, smiley face. That's all. I will admit, this is like a roll-on called Beautiful, but it does smell good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. However, this is concerning. There's a caution label on the back of this. Now, I don't know if this particular caution is regularly, sorry, like my baby hairs back here are driving me crazy. I don't know if this is regularly put on the back of all doTERRA bottles or if the caution changes based on which blend it is, but anyway, I'm gonna read it to you because it's like wild. It says, caution, possible skin sensitivity. Keep out of reach of children. If pregnant or under a doctor's care, consult your physician. Avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. Now this is the part that's crazy. Avoid sunlight or UV rays for up to 12 hours after applying the product. What is even in here? Okay, wait. Well, the first ingredient is coconut oil, so at least it's diluted. Lime oil, osmanthus flower oil, bergamot, and frankincense. Which honestly, it's a pretty good smelling blend if you ask me, but what's gonna happen? If I put this like on my chest, like a perfume, and then went and laid out in the sun, what is going to happen? Am I gonna burn more? Like, I don't know. I mean, I know bergamot is kind of citrusy, and then there's lime, of course. I mean, for all I know, those things combined can like, maybe they react bad with sunlight. I don't know. Like, this is the thing that I do not know. But yeah, that's concerning. doTERRA is weird. And also, let's stop dressing our babies up like fucking essential oil that's gonna burn our skin off if we go in the sun, right? Like, this is called my midterm project. Ooh. Now, I'm not going to read through all of this. This is all stuff that we discuss on this channel all the time, but it's just an infographic about MLMs and why they're predatory. I think this is really cool. Pay to play, financial slavery, feminist nightmare, I like that, and vulnerable victims. Yes, this infographic is also done very well from like a graphic design standpoint, so good job. Looked great, fifth. I hope you got an A. Oh god. This is an It Works one, and it's titled, Having a Real Job is Not an Insult.
Hey, I have a question for you. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to buy or sell.
Sure, what is it?
Okay, so feel free to say no thank you, but would you be willing to post a picture for me on your Insta story and I can enter you in our team's cash giveaway in return, where we are giving away $500 cash this month? My team is pushing for a huge life-changing promotion and you'd help me out so much.
Honey, please get a real job and don't message random strangers pushing for a pyramid scheme. God bless.
LOL, you clearly have no knowledge on what a pyramid scheme is. Have fun with your 9 to 5. God bless.
I will, baby. Enjoy going broke. Ugh. Have fun with your 9 to 5. Some people like having a 9 to 5. Actually, I think a lot of people do. Every time we talk about this, I get a lot of comments of people like, I love my 9 to 5 job. I don't know what these bitches are talking about. And can we stop hating on 9 to 5s? Because like a 9 to 5 basically just refers to a real job. Like anyone with just like a normal job. So we're talking about teachers. We're talking about medical workers, like emergency responders right now. Hello? You're really gonna talk down to these people who like literally save people's lives and then like educate our children? Having a real job is not an insult, especially when you're an essential worker. I groomed dogs for almost 10 years. What are you gonna do without me when little fluffy Princess Angel needs to have a haircut because you won't brush it and it mats up? Oh, well, what she's gonna do is she's gonna yell at me for shaving her fluffy Princess Angel, whatever the fuck I called her. Not to toot my own horn, because, like, there are more important jobs out there than dog groomers, but my point is like, what would you have done without me? What are you gonna do without emergency responders? What are you gonna do without teachers? You gonna homeschool your kids for the rest of your life? No, honey, you don't have time for that. You're in an MLM. It's a 24/7 job. Talk about time freedom. Nah, bitch. When you're in an MLM, you're working all the time. The last video I posted was a reaction video. There were a lot of like really interesting conversations going on in the comments. What got brought up a lot was like, why do we feel like we have to monetize every single aspect of our lives, you know? Because this girl that we were reacting to, if you haven't seen the video, you should go watch it because this girl is just a great individual. She was basically like putting people down for spending money, like going out to eat or getting Starbucks or something like that, or buying Halloween decorations was one of the things that she was criticizing people about because it won't give you a return on investment. But the argument that a lot of people were having was, well, a return on investment isn't always necessarily money. If you're doing what makes you happy, or, you know, if you're buying something that makes you actually feel better, like she was talking about a pair of sneakers. Some people got like feet problems, dude, and they gotta spend a lot of money on shoes, you know? Like that's a necessity and people shouldn't be made to feel bad for spending their money in whatever way they want, whatever makes them happy. Same with a 9 to 5. There are a lot of people who like their 9 to 5 jobs and would much rather do them than be in a pyramid scheme. You clearly have no knowledge of what a pyramid scheme is. Do I have to start sending you some articles, hun? I think we know. I think all of us here are pretty educated on what a fucking pyramid scheme is and how very closely related it works is to one of them. Anyway. Oh good, Monet. Our favorite.
Hey, this is Karen. I was just looking through my contact list to see if you would be interested in trying out some luxury hair and skincare products that are totally vegan, plant-based, and cruelty-free. Do you want to hear any more about it?
Hi, what company is it?
Hey, it's called Modern Nature Monade for short.
I'm assuming this part is censored, like to say fuck Monet. But I don't know. You have the most gorgeous hair, so I'd love to use the products that you use if it wasn't Monet. I'm begging you, please do not use or sell their products. They have multiple lawsuits against them because their products cause hair loss and scalp sores. And then she links an article there. This is what Monet has agreed to after losing some of these lawsuits. So they're illegally asking you to claim that the products are vegan. Additionally, multi-level marketing companies make a lot of false promises about extra income. If you come out the other side with merely the same amount of money that you started with, you're extremely lucky. I'm sure you know of the sunk cost fallacy. I'm sure that it sucks to have spent money on their products, but it isn't too late to get out while your hair, and the hair of whoever you sell to, is still intact. Please do not put your beautiful hair on the line for this immoral company, and please, please do not risk the hair of your family and friends. Even if you manage to make a bit of money back, is it really worth it to alienate your loved ones because you sold them products that gave them bald spots? You're such a lovely person, and I know you wouldn't sell something to people you care about if it could harm them. Please do not hesitate to reach out for support when you decide to part ways with Monet.
I cannot even tell you enough how much I appreciate your message. I am absolutely going to check out those links, and I definitely do not want to be partnered with the company that says what they aren't. I'm totally against that. I thought this was so awesome because of how they say they are plant-based, vegan, and cruelty-free. If they aren't, then that's freaking awful, and I don't want to be part of it. I super appreciate you taking the time to send me this message. Thank you.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried that you would just ignore my message. If I didn't know about Monat's unethical practices, I would be excited to use their products just like you were. They do sound great at first, and it's a total bummer that they're not what they say they are. I wish you luck in getting out. I've always been so jealous of your hair, and I really don't want you to risk it for a company like Monat.
I would never ignore such useful info. That sucks. Everything really is way too good to be true. Thanks so much for sending this to me. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. It's taken a while to get my hair where it's at. I will reach out more if I have any other questions for you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Wow.
It looks like this person definitely got through to this girl before she got in too deep, because holy shit, she clearly has not been brainwashed yet. Oh, I didn't even read the title of this. It says, a girl I went to college with 2 years ago tried to pitch Monat to me. The worst part is that her grandma commented on her initial Facebook post asking for a product that will prevent her hair from thinning. Aw. Well, bless this girl's heart. You know, it is a breath of fresh air to see a Hun. She was almost a Hun, I guess. She started walking into Hun territory, and whoever made this post was like, no, let me help you, which is very respectable. This is a classic example of victimizing people, lying, manipulating. No one told this girl that she wasn't even allowed to be like, our products are vegan, because it's so recently, it's like, it's still fresh in everybody's minds who are in Monat to be like, here are some things you can't say. No one even told her that. She's brand new to the company, clearly, and no one could tell her that there are these rules that she needs to adhere to, or else Monat's gonna get brought down by the FTC. Damn. I really hope that this person gets out and that she actually listens to, you know, what this person says, reads the stuff that she was sent, and learns a thing or two. You know, there's a lot of information out there, and these are the people we have to reach. So I would assume that she's still young if she was in college 2 years ago. So we still have a lot of work to do, guys. There's still a lot of people who need to hear our message, so we mustn't stop. Replace help with scam.
Would you like to help people?
They have you to help them already. God bless.
I can help so many.
Good.
I can't help your community because I don't know them.
I don't have community. I blocked half of people on my Facebook. Blocked half of people on my phone book. I live in peace. Me though! What MLM was this person in? The comments are saying that this is World Financial Group, or WFG. It's like Primerica, kind of like they just sell life insurance and stuff, which I know I mentioned this a long time ago, but there was someone who like I used to be, I guess, kind of acquaintances with, and we were following each other on Instagram, and she was seeing me post about all these MLMs and stuff, and she's like, I just want to know what your thoughts are about WFG, because like people always say it's an MLM and it's not, and I'm like, yes, it is, honey. But like, I couldn't be mean to her because she's really sweet. She's a really sweet girl. And it sucks to see people that you know get sucked into stuff like that. And you know, she had all these excuses like, oh no, it's not like that. I actually work for a firm and I blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. When I went to a Primerica meeting one time before I knew what it was, they had their own like office building and stuff too. Like they had their own facility. It's not unusual for these places to be like, oh yeah, look, we're not an MLM. We're not working from home. We have a legitimate blah, blah, blah. I've wanted to look into World Financial Group more, but I just feel like it's one of those MLMs that like I don't know if I can accurately portray the things that I need to regarding like information about them, because I don't really know how life insurance and like financial shit works. I hear there's a lot of dirt on them though. Ooh, okay, here's a story time called Previous Beachbody Coach. Wow, okay, this one's pretty long, so this might be our last post here. Hi, I'm fairly new to Reddit and this is my first post. Anyway, I wanted to give you my experience as a Beachbody coach. I use coach loosely because Beachbody coaches are in no way educated or certified to be coaches. How did I fall into the trap? Well, I posted a lot about my workouts. I was told by many people that I inspired them, even through a major ankle injury. I continued to train, strengthening my body through exercises that do not require standing for a half marathon. Eventually, a friend of a friend reached out to me on Facebook. She latched on to my desire to motivate others and told me I'd be a great coach. I've always been weary of MLMs, but she sent me some shake samples and they were tasty, and I was feeling self-conscious about my weight at that time. I started using Beachbody shakes and doing the programs, but from the very beginning, I was weary about the obsession with before and after pics. I believe that fitness should be about being healthy and fit, and not about being skinny, but all the coaches seemed obsessed with the scale or weight loss. At this point, I was turning down the multiple attempts from my coach to be a coach myself. As time progressed, I honestly just wanted to save money on the shakes, so I agreed to be a coach. I did it for the discount and made no effort to sell the products. Over time though, I started to think that it wouldn't hurt to have some extra money. I had a regular full-time IT job, so it was just a side gig. I always felt really uncomfortable posting and reaching out to my friends though. One of the things I hated the most was telling people that in order to be part of my challenge groups, they had to buy the shake. I knew that most people couldn't afford it, and I had some friends who simply could not drink it for medical reasons. Meanwhile, my coach caught on to my passion for fitness and my desire to eventually teach group fitness or become a personal trainer. She talked me into becoming a PYO Live certified instructor. I got my certification and started teaching at a local gym. Still, Beachbody made me feel icky for some reason. I had to pay for each PYO round that I taught, and again, I felt like I just kept giving Beachbody more money than I was making. Now, I love PYO and I love teaching it, but I was growing more and more disgruntled with Beachbody for the following reasons. 1. You would sell Beachbody on demand under the premise of you get all the workouts included for $99 a year. That was honestly a great deal. But then they started doing this thing where in order to get brand new programs and join the challenge groups, you had to pay extra. You would eventually get the program, but not right when it came out. That seemed underhanded and deceptive. 2. A lot of the programs started requiring additional purchases, new equipment, new beverages, etc. 3. I was totally turned off by the 80-day obsession. I hated the name of the program. It was forcing women to be obsessed with their food and weight. I know this because I did the program and was part of a launch group and people were obsessed. 4. They changed something in the Shakeology formula and I started having diarrhea every day. I'd stop drinking it and it would go away. I reached out to my coach to see if anyone else had the problem because I really honestly like the shakes. Her response was, the health benefits of Shakeology are my jam. What? That's all she said. 5. Beachbody Protein, that made the PYO Live rounds, went bye-bye at the end of 2019, meaning no more new rounds would be produced for me to teach. I had to buy previous rounds. The company even let people get certified and pay all the money to get certified days and weeks before announcing the closure. So people shelled out money and then had to purchase rounds if they wanted to actually teach it. My coach really made me feel like I was her friend. I shared some really close personal stuff with her. However, when I told her that I no longer wanted to be a coach, I never heard from her again. I decided to pursue my love for helping others by becoming a certified trainer. I opened my own small business at the beginning of this year. Although opening a business during a pandemic has been rough, I sleep better at night knowing I'm making a difference in people's lives, coaching them from a place of education, experience, and compassion. I'm not pushing expensive shakes on them. I meet them where they are, and I'm able to be flexible with pricing, understanding that everyone is going through a really rough time right now, financially and emotionally. If you are browsing this group because you're thinking of becoming a Beachbody coach, my advice to you is to study and become a personal trainer if you're passionate about fitness, or a nutritionist if you're passionate about nutrition. Then find a way to make a difference in someone's life. Don't do it through an MLM. I'm sorry this is so long. I've needed to tell my story for a while. I'm glad I found the forum to do so. I'm also very glad I got out early. I never felt good about it, and that should have been my first clue. I was actually hesitant to reach out to even my best friends because I felt like a fraud. Well, that was a lot. That was a good story though. I mean, and it was well written too. All right, let's discuss, shall we? This person is obviously like very motivational, very charismatic, and those are qualities that these predators look for when they're trying to recruit people. So first we have someone here who has been preyed upon because she just has a great personality, and there could be worse things to prey on someone about, I guess. This chick says she likes Beachbody shakes. Oh, I tried Arbonne shakes, not Beachbody, so I haven't tried Beachbody. I've heard both sides. Like, I've heard people say they've tried it and they like it, and then I've heard other people be like, it tasted like chalk or whatever. So maybe it just depends on how much experience you have with protein shakes and stuff like that, because they all kind of taste chalky, don't they? Like, I don't know. She talks about the obsession with the before and after pictures. I understand why there's a need for that, but like we've talked about before, there are people who literally just like fake this shit, or they'll go online and they'll try to find someone who has before and after pictures that have nothing to do with Beachbody and then use them and be like, hey, look at my friend did this, and this person's like, I've never spoken to you in my life. Like, yeah, you have to be careful with before and after pictures anyway. None of them can really be trusted. I'm kind of shocked. So I'm assuming that PYO, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that this program is something through Beachbody. They make you pay to be certified to teach it? Does that mean like Like the challenge groups, you know, how Beachbody, like the coaches are always like, I'm starting a new challenge group, like let me know if you want to join. I didn't know that they had to buy Shakeology in order to join those. That doesn't sound right. That would be like the turnoff. You can maybe justify spending $100 for a whole year of workout, but then you throw in like $120 a month on shakes that they have to buy. That's a lot of an investment to tell someone they have to do in order to work out and get healthy, especially when there's free workouts all over YouTube and shit. But anyway, so what is the Beachbody certification then? I mean, it can't mean much. And they make you pay for it to teach it? That's so dumb. There's a lot of material out there on Beachbody, but I feel like this is something I don't really hear people talking about. Maybe that's just because this is coming from a perspective of someone who's actually like, I'm gonna be a coach. And I think that's the biggest issue I have with Beachbody is that, like, from what I've heard, the workouts are always focusing on like, now pick up your Shakeology, take a chug or something, you know, like always pushing the purchase of Shakeology. I am sweating like a pig. I'm opening this door. It's November and it's 87 degrees today. Hi, Phoenix. Having diarrhea every day, I wouldn't necessarily call that a health benefit. That's just gonna dehydrate you, honey. Like, that's kind of a big no-no, especially coming from someone who probably knows a thing or two about nutrition. Like, if you're having diarrhea all day, it's not normal. But of course, the Huns are gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just the detox. And then of course we hear the typical, as soon as she left Beachbody, she never heard from her coach again, someone that she thought was going to be her friend forever. But I mean, I think it's really cool that this person did end up getting like actually certified, and one of my best friends is studying for that too. So like, I just don't see why, like, because at the end of the day, if you compare the money you're gonna spend with Beachbody and really not getting anything to show for it, and then like going to college, unless you have financial aid that you don't have to pay back, you're gonna owe money at the end of it. But like, Beachbody most likely put you in the hole as well. And at least if you go to college, you have like a degree and people are going to hire you for that degree that you earned, you know? I just don't get why people think they need to go through Beachbody to be a personal trainer. Well, anyways, guys, let's thank my patrons. The biggest thank you ever in the wholest, entiretest world goes to Amanda McMahon, Anxiety for Days, Corey Allison, Turd Ferguson, Yesenia Rivera, Katrina Rosemarick, Elizabeth Wyatt, Karina Winman, Maria Burchett, Meredith Nakata, Molly Larson, Molly Wasilewski, Rach J, Bobby, Boris Geller, Clark Grace, Daniel Urena, Desiree Lopez, E. Higgins, Erica Louder-Craddock, Evan Adler, Eve Blondo, Hey Felicia 93, JP Eugenio Schaefer, Justin Kelsey, Kelly Creffield, Kim Cartwright, Laura Lynn Martin, Maddie Darley, Rachel McHenry, Saber Sword Song, Savannah Krakowskis, Tuesday the 13th, Vanda's Closet, and Cat Loves Things and Stuff, and to the rest of my fabulous patrons, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Also, don't forget to check out Mystic Mars Creations. I'll have it all linked down below. Get yourself a coin purse or a mask or one of these necklaces or, you know, whatever this thing is. Bookmark? Pin? Don't know. Oh, she also sent me, I think these are stickers. Anyway, yeah, even if you're not a patron, thank you for making it to the end of this video, of course. I hope you all had a very, very happy and safe Halloween. I hope you didn't go to any big gatherings or parties because, honey, COVID is spiking. Let's not contribute to it and let's not get sick. Thank you. Keep making waves, babes. I will smell you guys later. Mommy Tsunami out.